Hello everyone, it's Sasha and Art Fishler School channel here. So this is our reference for today. I will put the link below on my Patreon. You can find this picture and you can find the sketch. So let's prepare for this lesson. Please take some watercolors, pencil and eraser, water, black pen and white gouache. And of course watercolor paper. I'll show you fast how I did the sketch. So first I'm doing the snow line, then I need to find the size of my lantern. It's a little bit on the right side, and I'm just doing with the very easy lines the size and the position. I'm making sure that both sides are same, left and right. For this I just need a line in the middle because this lantern is symmetrical. So the next thing I will do is just building the form of the lamp and making all the details. After making this hook and making sure it's symmetrical, I will do it a little bit more dark for you so you can see how it looks like, and the metal thing around. There is 3 ovals here to show the rings and a little bit of snow and berries. You can make a little bit more berries than I have, you can make a little bit less, it's okay, you can choose, but please make sure that composition looking good. You have a little bit on the right side, you have a little bit on the left side. Okay, so now let's start with the colors. First I'm taking my big brush. All the sizes I also will put in the description and all the materials I've been using for this. So first is my big brush. I'm just first wetting my background. So we will do wet on wet. It's okay if you will wet even the berries and metal thing. Don't be afraid of the water, and let's start. So our first color is orange. First it can be pretty light, but not as much as I did. It should be quite intensive because after we will do snow, and snow should be even lighter. So now orange is on the first, let's say, like outline for the lantern. Next color is pink. It can be any red color you have in your box or in your tube, but it has to be cool red color, so it's closer to purple. Looks like pink if I mix this with water. And between of them also we can add a little bit of red, or we can just keep it orange, it's okay. I'd like to make it a little bit more intensive, so I would like to make it red. And pink a little bit more brighter. Please don't forget that when your watercolor gets drier, it also gets lighter. So you always need to pay attention that in the end it will be lighter. And now I'm just using ultramarine color and making another outline on the sides now, and by itself it mixed with my pink color, but they're mixing only if your paper enough wet. Now I'm drying my brush and making small circles. You see, I'm washing, drying with my fingers, or you can use any paper napkin, and I'm doing small light circles. Now we'll wash it. We can actually skip this part and we can do it in the end with some white gouache and some colors. I recommend you to watch this video first, or maybe to watch the part and only after started to paint, because doing with me step by step, it's quite hard, so it's always good if you will know before what you should do. So now I'm wetting the snow. Again, I'm taking my big brush, and now we will do exactly the same. Actually, we will do the outlines for the lantern, but with the different colors. So first is yellow. I'm using lemon yellow for this. And you can see that I'm using a little bit more water than for the sky, because here colors should be more transparent and more light. Next is light orange. Your orange can be a little bit more intensive than yellow. We are building now the gradient, and last circle is pink. Pink also can be a little bit more intensive than orange. Now I'm wetting my lamp. But first, please make sure that your sky already dry. And now we will do just 3 circles. First, we will just leave white inside. It will be our first. I'm sorry, here my camera works not good enough, so I'll show you on another picture this part. One more time, we are wetting our lamp. We are doing yellow circle. Should be really intensive. If it's enough water, your color will just blur by itself. If not, we need to help a little bit. So the second layer is orange. My orange now a little bit closer to yellow. It's more yellow than red. That's what I mean. Next color is red. This red. Warm red. Maybe you don't have exactly the same, that's why I'm not mentioning the names of the colors, but just you can see now the difference between red, which is orange red, and pink red. So first is this warm red, and pink we are using only in the end. To show some more shadows. So if it's more far from the light, from the actual light, we are just making color less transparent. And smoothing our colors a little bit with a dry brush. Okay, I'm coming back to my previous picture, and now the next step, we'll do this metal thing. Also, here I would like to, I don't need to focus on each detail I made. We're just using purple, ultramarine, and some pink color, and just coloring on all the metal with those colors. So now please pause the video and color it with the light colors. And after, so light purple, just everywhere light purple with a small brush. And now we are adding a little bit more light on the corners. So here a little bit more of red, a little bit lemon yellow on top, but inside of this metal, closer to the lamp, it should be more light. That's how we are building form, and that's how we are showing that inside is more light and outside more shadows. And now we are just need to make some more dark shadows mostly on the left side. For this, I'm using purple mixed with ultramarine. Please make sure that your brush is comfortable for you. It should be quite small and it should be easy for you to make the small lines. Also here, for those rings, for those ovals, we should use the darkest color you can make, purple and ultramarine again. Maybe it can be mixed a little bit with orange, so it will look like purple plus brown. And here I'd like to add a little bit more color, so I just took some more lemon yellow. This is again the light from our lamp. Okay, so now the next step is our lights. For these lights, we need to use some yellow color, lemon yellow, if you made it light before. If not, I will show you now what to do. Some of them are yellow and some of them gonna be blue. So also I'm just a little bit smoothing the sides, the edges of these lights. And now I'm taking my white gouache and I'm mixing this white gouache with blue. Why? Now you can see I just take some blue color and I put it in this white circle, but you can see it doesn't look like light. So first we can put some white gouache on it, or just mix white gouache with a blue color, and after I'm adding some blue, and you can see that now it looks much more like the light. Okay, our lights are ready. So now it's time to make some berries. So please, for this, prepare some your red color. This one. And you need to make it as much intensive as you can. So actually we are just doing circles. You don't need to pay too much attention on light and shadows at this moment. So just please make your form right. It should be just a normal small circle. Yeah. Okay. So I'm done with my berries. And I added a little bit of shadows on each. So you can see now on the left side, I used a little bit more purple and... Here's what I found on the web. I used a little bit more purple and pink. And I did some small, very, very small lines. Now it's time for this black benches. So I'm just... In the beginning they're a little bit bigger, and in the end they're smaller and smaller. The secret is just don't push your brush too much and you'll get the best result. If you're not sure in your small lines, you can just train on another paper first. And you'll see how it goes. Okay, you can see I have a very, very small mistake here. My black goes to the water. So with the dry brush you can just clean all the mistakes very careful. it's time for snow and for the reflections. So I'm taking my medium brush, and working with the white color. Here I put on the snow a little bit of white color somewhere. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that we did already the shadows on the snow with the ultramarine. So now I'm painting on it. And like this, you can make some small splashes, or this is another method. How can you do this? But you can see that my white going everywhere now and my hand look like this. But it's okay for me, it's gouache and it's easy to clean. So also, now I'm putting a little bit of snow. Sometimes it's snow, sometimes it's just reflections. Mostly on the left side of my metal things, on top of each berry, very small white touch. And somewhere I'm just adding a little bit of more white details for the snow. Also here we need to add the shadow, and we can do some shadows after with the ultramarine. I'm just doing it around the lantern. And also I'd like to make the outline for the lamp, so it will pop a little bit more. And here on the lantern I'm adding a little bit more of pink and purple colors. Mostly pink actually. It just shows the dark reflections on the glass. So here between the sky and the snow, I would like to make it more contrasting a little bit, but maybe you don't have this problem, so maybe you don't need to follow me at this moment, but I'll do it now with the red color. So first I just add a little bit of water, and now I'm adding some color and smoothing it when I'm going up like this. Yeah. And last thing, we are taking our black pen if you would like to, but we can actually miss this part. Without black pen it's already beautiful enough. And we are just adding some more details. Mostly I'm doing outlines where my pencil was before when I was making sketch. So I'm just recoloring those lines with the black color. Also here you can see that we have very big beautiful contrast between black and white, so that's why I decided to add some black lines. That's actually it. My name is Sasha. I was so happy to see you here on my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and like if that was useful for you. And if you would like to learn with me more and have my feedback, you can just join my Patreon channel where I'm giving feedback for all the members. And now my favorite part. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being with me. and see you on the next videos. Bye!